Guys, it's me, Arthur, and you're watching How to Draw Creepy Creatures. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that this month of January is going to be Japanese month, and I got a request for Kuchisake Onna, also known as Am I Beautiful or the Slit-Mouthed Woman. Now, this is actually a very good choice because she is arguably one of the most famous ghosts in all of Japanese culture. Anyway, most people know her as the Slit-Mouthed Woman, and she's usually portrayed as a woman wearing a trench coat and a surgical mask who wields a pair of scissors, and she'll go up to people and ask, Am I beautiful? If you answer yes, then she'll take off her mask, revealing her mutilated face, and she'll say, Am I beautiful now? And if you answer no, she'll cut you in half. If you answer yes, she'll carve your face so that you'll look like her. Anyway, this became popular during the 1970s, where there was a rash of sightings, and it was even suspected that there might be a serial killer matching her description who wasn't a ghost but was a real person. However, the story actually goes back to the Han Dynasty. Anyway, the original story concerns the wife of a samurai who was very beautiful, and she would often go around town asking people if she was beautiful, since she was very vain, and she had an affair with another samurai. And her husband was so outraged that he had the samurai drawn and quartered and forced her to watch, and then using his sword, he cut her mouth ear to ear so that she would never be beautiful again. And then he asked her, Are you beautiful now? Afterwards, she committed suicide. Then she came back as a ghost with a samurai sword and a fan that she holds in front of her mutilated mouth, and she taunted him, asking if she was beautiful. At the end of the story, she cuts him in half. However, now, because she's been driven so mad with despair over the loss of her lover, she confuses people for her husband and will attack them the same way. There are a couple ways to escape being killed or mutilated by Kuchisake Onna, which is to, when she asks you the questions, you can give confusing answers such as, Am I beautiful? And she'll usually be so surprised that she doesn't know what to say. Or a simpler way is to say, I have a previous engagement, and then she'll just respond with, Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you, please go on your way. Which, apparently for a restless spirit, she's really polite. Also, throwing rocks or hard candy is supposed to distract her, which, if somebody did that to me in the middle of a conversation, yes, I think I would be distracted. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, basic human shape, guys. Now we got the basic skeletal shape. Let's add a little bit of muscle now. Alright, I'm thinking that I'm going to dress her in the traditional way from the original Han Dynasty stories by giving her a kimono. Okay. Shading, let's work on the finer details. Just drawn Kuchisake Onna, or the Slit-Mouthed Woman, or Am I Beautiful? Whatever you want to call it, it's just creepy. Alright, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And remember that January is Japanese month. However, if you have any suggestions for creatures that you want me to draw, Japanese or otherwise, you can just leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, my email address and the link to my Patreon page are in the description. And anybody who finished the lesson on the show and would like to show it for your artwork, you just email it to me. As long as you give me your permission, I will show it off on the show with your name so everybody knows that you did it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and goodbye.